Welcome
Welcome
to Modern Mind,
Ancient Book,
where we, together, explore one of the most important books in human history. Isabella, welcome to another Modern Mind, Ancient Book. Today, we're going to be doing Song of Songs. Can you find that in the Bible? Well, you're quite a ways back. If you're in Zephaniah, you're not there. Do you remember?
Wait.
Okay. Show me that you know. Well, wait a minute. You're in Genesis. Go back to the beginning where it tells you the order of the books. Remember? Yep. Keep going. You're getting close. And whoop.
Song says song.
Okay. Song of Songs. What page is it?
Songs of Solomon.
What page? 823.
873.
873? Okay. Turn to it. You remember where the page numbers are? Oh, you're close. That's 829.
7.
Oh, that's way too far. Getting closer, but keep going back. If you're at 823, you don't want to change like 300 pages. You just want to change a couple.
8.
You're still at 900. Just keep going back. Keep going back. That's Isaiah. You're getting closer. Look.
8. Wait, I want to do it.
Okay, but you don't have to go so far. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes.
No, we need to go forward.
No.
873.
Yeah, but this is Ecclesiastes. I think it was 8. Oh no, you're right.
I told
you. Yeah. They're not in chronological order. Can you say chronological order?
No.
Come on. You know what chronological means?
No.
It means time. Chronos is time in Greek. So, chronological. What does logical mean?
I don't know.
You don't know what logical is?
No, they never told me at school.
They didn't teach you that in school yet? Okay, so logic is kind of like order, right? So count to 5 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's logical because that's a progression. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So using logic is to come to conclusions based on what seems to be true or reasonable. Does that make sense?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't get it.
What's 1 plus 1?
2.
That's a logical statement. Why? Because math is a science, and it's a logical science. What's 2 plus 3?
2 plus 3 is 5.
Okay. If a brown vehicle is out front in our yard and our mailbox is knocked over, who knocked over our mailbox?
The brown truck.
The brown vehicle, right? That's a logical conclusion. It means that you recognize patterns and that those patterns mean something.
Is that what conclusion means?
Yeah, conclusion means something that you've understood or determined to be true. So say chronos, and that means time. And then logical, which means that you like an understanding or a system. Go ahead. You don't get what systems are? But we just talked about math. What is math?
Math is...
It's a system. It's a logical system. Right? Because you count from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even count negative. Negative 1, 2, right? So if you have 10 and you take away 3, you're using negative numbers. It's a way of making sense of the world. That's what a system is. and you use logic or conclusions based on what you can measure, see, and understand. Does that make sense? No? Okay. What's in the Bible?
Books.
Okay, a collection of books. And how did we get the books?
Like
Somebody.
like people wrote it.
Yeah, somebody wrote it. Well, how do you know somebody wrote those books?
It shows it in here.
It says it in there, okay. It witnesses to itself. But how else do you know? If you were to take the alphabet and just throw it outside on the sidewalk, would it make books?
Is that even a thing?
No, it's not a thing. Well, it's because that's not logical to believe that letters formed themselves into words without something guiding them. Is logic starting to make sense to you yet?
Almost.
Okay, say chronological.
Chronologic.
That means in order of time. Okay? Chronological just means in order of time. So the book Song of Songs or Songs of Solomon. What kind of book do you think it is? Just on the title. What kind of book do you think it is just based on the title? Songs of Songs or Song of Solomon?
Song of Solomon.
What does the title tell you? What kind of book is it?
It's
Is it songs? Is it music? Isn't that kind of what the title says? Song of Solomon?
Oh!
Yeah, it's a song, right? So this is music. This book is a song.
How do you know?
Because it says it's a song. That's how you know. We're using logic. We're taking what we can observe, or what we read in this case, and then we're coming to a conclusion. So go ahead.
How does this make a song?
Well, it makes a song when it's put to music, right?
So
right now it's just poetry.
What do you think it would sound like if it was with music?
Oh, it's pretty cool. So you remember my ring that I had, my golden one that I had? You don't remember it? Well, in the ring it said Ani Ladori Vedori Le. And I know that's not English, right? But what that means is I am my beloved and my beloved is mine. I am my beloved's, I'm sorry, it's possessive, and my beloved is mine. And that's from the Song of Solomon. The Song of Solomon is a love story. It's a love song. Yes, it is. It's a love song. You know what it's about? It's about falling in love. It's about getting married. And it's about growing together in marriage.
I'm not ready for that.
Huh? Come on, speak up. You can
Did
talk.
you have to kiss each other?
Oh, they kissed each other. Yeah. What do you mean?
That's gross.
Well, it is. I mean, if you're kissing somebody that you don't love, it's gross. But you give me kisses at nighttime, right?
It's because you're my dad. It doesn't even equal that.
Yeah, but you love me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, marriage is obviously a different kind of love than love that you would share with your father or your mother or your brother. But kissing is a part of love. Why do people kiss, do you think? Why do you kiss me? Because I say give me a kiss?
Yes.
Well, why do I kiss you?
I don't know.
Because I just love you so much. That's why I give you kisses at night. Remember, I said, give me kisses, and I turn my cheek toward you. And then you say, give me kisses. I don't even have to tell you to give you kisses. You say, give me kisses, and then I give you kisses. And we hug, and I tell you that I love you. And then I send you to bed, right? Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's because kissing is part of being in love.
Like a little sign of love?
It's a little sign of love, right? You wouldn't kiss some stranger. No, that's weird.
Yeah.
And if I saw you kissing a stranger, well,
Oh.
there might be some problems, little lady.
Yeah, but remember the time it is.
You can talk, go ahead. You can talk.
Remember the time it when C kissed you?
Oh, yeah, he tried to kiss you on the playground, didn't he?
No.
No?
What's it? Let me figure it.
Was that school or something?
Art.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody was there.
Well, that's a testimony to how strong men and women have feelings for each other. It even starts when you're little.
He kissed me on the cheek.
Yeah, he kissed you on the cheek.
In front of his ex.
Okay. So the Song of Songs is a book about when a man and a woman find each other to be desirable. When they want to come together in marriage. So, one of the things that are really important about this book is to understand that it was written by Solomon. You remember Solomon? Yeah, Solomon, the wisdom guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Solomon. So, the title of the book, are you ready for this? You ready for the title? Shir HaShirim. Shir HaShirim. Can you say that? Come on, give it a try. Say Shir HaShirim. And it means Song of Songs. Or in this case, I believe the Bible you're holding, what kind of Bible is that? It's an NASB, the New American Standard Bible.
Oh, I thought it was just a Bible that didn't have a front cover.
Well, it does have a front cover. It's just Okay, so do you know that all Bibles are translated into English?
So they're all so these are actually like Jerusalem language.
They were what?
These are actually a different language.
Yeah, it was a different language. So that particular Bible that you have in your hand was translated from the NAS 27 manuscripts. And I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but what it is it's the latest collection of Greek manuscripts that we have.
Wait, so this was a Greek?
That was Greek.
Greek?
Yeah, I've got Greek Bibles. I can read them. I can go one day with you and try to teach you. I do actually. Would you please not crumple up the pages and stuff? I don't. At some time in the future, I want to teach you how to read Greek, and we will. We'll do that at some point in the future. So, who wrote this book?
Somebody.
Solomon. And it's the Songs of Solomon, and it, focuses on the author, because this book is all about Solomon. So, you wanna take a guess when this was written?
One sec.
Think about it. 200 what?
And 55 years ago.
255 years ago? No way!
1,000?
It's 100 times more than that. So, what is today's date?
Today's date is 12.
It's 2024, right? Or not the, I'm sorry, not the date, the year. The year is 2024. This book was written about 965
Years ago.
BC. No, that's 2000, 3000. That's almost 3,000 years ago. What?
I've heard BC before, but what does it mean like?
Okay, so today people use, well, we're going to use, you and I are going to learn BC and AD, okay?
What's AD?
I'll tell you right now. So BC, I think it means before Christ, but it may not. And then AD is Anno Domini or something like that, and it's the year of our Lord. So, okay, it means, so imagine this. So we'll call it, we'll say this. We'll say it's the Old Testament world, okay? It counted backwards. So Abraham is from roughly 2,400 BC. And that's about 4,500 years ago. So Solomon is about 1,500 years after Abraham. And then Jesus was about 1,000 years after Solomon. And now we're 2,000 years after Jesus. So it's quite a long time. It's a lot longer than we realize. And I don't even know if that means what it should mean to you. But before Jesus, time was measured differently, okay? So we had, let's say 2,400, and then it went 2,399, 2,398, 2,977, right? And then when we got to Jesus, and this isn't quite right because I think Jesus was born in like 4 or 6, but it went all the way to 0, and then 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, and now we're in 2024.
I don't get anything right now.
You don't understand that? Do me a favor. Count from 10 to 0.
0?
Yep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now count from 0 to 10.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
You
10.
totally get it then, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah. So from Abraham's birth until Jesus was 2,400 to 0.
So they went 2,000?
Yeah, it went a really long time. And then from Jesus' birth until today, it's 2024. Isn't that crazy? That's human history. We're reading books, Isabella, that are so incredibly old. And we're learning from them.
Hey, Nana.
What?
How old are you?
I'm 44.
How are you 44?
Yeah, I'm not 2,400. So, okay, let's get back to the book, okay? So the book is really old. The date is around 965 to 960 BC. That's roughly almost 3,000 years ago. That's an incredible time frame from now. The first people to have received this book, it was written by the king, by Solomon, as a love song for the nation of Israel to rejoice in the upcoming marriage. When he got married, they had a gigantic party. Can you say gigantic party?
Wait, party.
A big party.
It wasn't like a ball. type?
Yeah, it was like a ball. But it was a long period of time, like 30 or 45 days of festive activities.
Yay!
Yeah,
Wait.
and people would dance and drink wine and celebrate and eat good food.
Wait.
What?
Did they have cake?
The cake? Of course they did. But they probably didn't have cake like we imagine it because it's the Middle East. Have you ever heard of baklava? So it's like pistachios and these little thin pieces of like bread kinda and honey and dates and all that kind of thing. That's the kind of sweet stuff they would have had.
How about ice cream?
Kinda. They would have had cheeses that had honey on them. Oh, it's really good. Don't make that face. You'd be surprised how delicious that is. One day I'll share with you blue cheese and honey. It's not nasty. It's really good. It's actually really, really good. So the first people who received this would have been Jewish people, and during the height of their empire. So Israel, when Solomon was king, had great extravagance. Or let me use an easier word. Go ahead.
What other gross stuff do they have in the wall?
Gross stuff? Well, so they didn't have gross stuff. So you know what would have been at the feast?
What?
They would have barbecued lamb. What do you mean? That's so good. What about barbecued ram? What about barbecued deer? No? None of that? Oh, there would have been meats galore. And they would have had pistachios, almonds.
Wait.
What?
Did they have chicken?
They probably. I don't know. That's a good question.
I just want the chicken dinner.
Yeah, I like chicken too.
What oysters?
I feel like, that's not something that's really come up in my studies, so I'm not sure if they did eat chicken.
Should you study about that? I think probably if they did.
Well, when I've studied about the Bible. Okay, so let's get this closed up here because we got to stop in a few minutes. Solomon was getting married, and that's what this book is about. It's a love poem and it's a love song. I love you.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you for joining us. Come back soon.
Thank you for joining us for Modern Mind, Ancient Book. We hope that the time spent with us was valuable for you. It certainly was for us. Like Isabella said, please come back soon.